Welcome back, everybody, to We Are Infinite with Glenn Burgess. What an amazing evening here in New York. Another gorgeous evening to be alive. We are going to take the journey deep into the core of becoming the greatest versions of ourselves, which is truly fucking amazing. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about sacrifice. What it is to sacrifice. You see, if we want to achieve great things within our life, we have to sacrifice things. We have to sacrifice time. We have to sacrifice a whole lot of shit in order to become the greatest versions of ourselves. Meaning people, places, things. We have to adjust ourselves. We have to adjust our minds, our words and actions in order to become the greatest versions of ourselves. So we have to sacrifice. And sacrifice greatly to overcome obstacles, to overcome things in our lives in order to reach the greater aspect of things. If we want to truly achieve greatness and a fulfilled life and be successful and prosperous, you are going to have to sacrifice. You are going to have to sacrifice many different things in order to achieve the great and powerful and better versions of each and every one of your lives. I know, for example, because I am doing it as well. I am sacrificing greatly. I am sacrificing time. I'm sacrificing patience. I'm sacrificing my time with my family. I'm sacrificing a lot of different things. But that at the same time, I'm staying balanced. So you have to stay balanced as well. You can't neglect your family. You can't neglect certain things in your life. You have to still stay balanced and still sacrifice at the same time in order to achieve the great and powerful, greater version of yourself. I sacrifice my time with exercise. I sacrifice my time with making these videos. I sacrifice my time with learning to become a greater person, to become more responsible, to become more dependable, reliable, and to keep my word. See, I haven't kept my word throughout my life. I've lied to a lot of people. I've burned a lot of bridges in my past. And now I'm learning that I have to sacrifice to gain that reputability or honesty level to build these bridges that I've burned in my life with these great people that have helped me become the person I am today. See, I'm happy and I am glad that I went through the things I went through. I'm glad I went to prison. I'm glad I went to jail. I'm glad I grew up in a dysfunctional family atmosphere. I'm glad I've been in detention and in foster cares and left when I was 9 months old. I'm glad for that because I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for that. I would not be sitting making these videos if it was not for that. And I am happy and I am grateful for everything that has happened in my life because it's making me the person I am today. And in order to do the things I'm doing now, it requires sacrifice. And sacrifice can be great, it can be small. It depends. It depends on how much you are willing to give. And in terms of dealing with the universe and dealing with wanting your desires, your dreams and goals, like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan he had to sacrifice greatly in order to become who he became. He became great. He became a legend. He went into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Why? Because he sacrificed greatly. So you're only going to get what you put in. You're only going to get out of what you put in is what you get out. That's how it works. If you sacrifice greatly, you receive greatly. But you have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to give up pieces of yourself in order to achieve greater things, greater aspects of yourself, greater aspects of becoming greater versions of yourself. You have to sacrifice. And it can be frustrating. It can be very painful. There's going to be times where you want to do certain things, but in order to achieve your goals and dreams, you're going to have to sacrifice that. Like going to hang with family, going out and watching a movie, going out and doing certain specific things, you're going to have to sacrifice that now. If you want to achieve prosperity, you want to achieve success, it's going to cost. Everything in life costs something. Nothing is given for free. If you want something in this life, you have to fucking go and get it. And it causes you to sacrifice certain aspects of your life in order to achieve that. So if you want to accomplish certain things in your life, you're going to have to fucking sacrifice. And sometimes you're going to sacrifice greatly to achieve that. You want to be this big bodybuilder, you're going to have to sacrifice going to the gym maybe 3-4 hours a day on top of your work schedule. If you want to be a successful YouTuber, if you want to be a successful gymnast, basketball player, I don't give a fuck what it is. You're going to have to sacrifice a greater aspect of your life in order to achieve that success, in order to achieve them dreams, in order to achieve them goals. You are going to sacrifice, and you are going to fucking sacrifice greatly in order to achieve that, which takes motivation, which takes discipline, dedication, and commitment, and persistency, consistency, and diligence to keep going, to keep pushing, to accomplishing those things in your life. It's going to take sacrifice. You are going to have to give a major fucking part of yourself in order to achieve these great things. And it can be done. I'm doing it within my life. I've been through hell and back. But now I'm starting to realize what it takes to open the gates of heaven and enter the promised land. It takes sacrifice. You have to sacrifice a lot of parts of your life in order to achieve greatness, in order to achieve the higher levels of self. It doesn't mean neglecting family. It doesn't mean neglecting things. It means staying in balance. It's just you have to sacrifice certain areas now in order to achieve better areas of your life, in order to achieve better levels of fulfillment, better levels of yourself. But for now, I'd like to keep it just like this, is that you need to sacrifice. In order to achieve, you have to sacrifice. In order to be prosperous or successful, you're going to sacrifice. In order to achieve your goals, your inspirations, your success and prosperity, you are going to sacrifice. So right now, I challenge each and every one of you to give certain parts of your life. If you want to accomplish certain things in your life, your goals, your dreams, your talents, your gifts, then sacrifice things of your life in order to achieve that. And I promise you, it can happen, and it will fucking happen if you allow it to. But you have to take action. You have to take action into sacrificing certain parts of your life to get what you want. And it will happen. I promise you. But for now, each and every one of you have a good fucking evening, because it is amazing outside. It's beautiful. If you're in New York, love it. Go outside, get fresh air, and love the beauty and passion of the universe that is on your side. And it will give you everything your heart's desire if you're willing to push and if you're willing to sacrifice. But for now, we are infinite. Peace out.